Hello and welcome back to this channel. Today's gonna be a really fun video because all we're gonna be doing is with fall pretty much just starting. We're gonna have to start planning out what we're gonna do to kind of winterize this giant setup. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna be talking about in today's video. We've done a little bit of some thinking about it, and I'm just gonna tell you guys what I'm planning to do. If you guys think maybe I should change something, or maybe you have a lot more experience growing stuff and kind of winterizing stuff. This is my first year trying to winterize the garden, so I'll probably do a few things here and there wrong, but it's always nice to kind of learn how to do something. So before I start talking about the garden, please subscribe, hit the bell notification on awesome, start reading and like this video. First of all, with the strawberries, I've had a lot of people kind of talk about this before, saying really you don't have to do a lot to kind of winterize it. You just kind of let them go into hibernation and they come back every year. So I guess there's not that much going into that. But the thing with this is, so I'm overgrowing this way too much. You're probably thinking, why am I doing that? I'm actually just doing that so I can use the seeds. I'm gonna, even though I did just buy about 50 pounds of cilantro seeds, I'm gonna just do some more just to get kind of more time with it, kind of learn how to turn them into seeds. Plus it's still fun to overgrow the plant and see what it does once it's being overgrown. Pepper plant will be just thrown away. It's had a great year, but we're not going to save it. I think the plan we went through a lot of money on just getting soil for all this stuff because we just don't have an area around our house that we can just get dirt like on the side of the house or something like that, just extra soil. So we ended up having to just go to Lowe's a few times, get in topsoil. So I think this year, to save some money, we're going to, once we take out all the tomatoes and stuff like that, we're going to throw all this soil in a giant pile over there. Same as these pots, because we throw these pots in the storage room so they don't crack during the harsh winter that we have here. So that's pretty much going to be a lot of it. Pretty much all these like foldable pots will go in our garage or storage room. We're planning to put the pots in. We haven't really decided on that, but we'll probably figure it out that day. This gets absolutely nothing. For everyone that's grown before and just grown stuff before, should I till this? I've considered it. I know tilling would probably be the best option, but to be honest, I think there's wires through this for some lights and stuff like that. There's a sprinkler head right there, so I don't really know where the pipe is to get water to that. So hopefully if I do till stuff, I don't chop up a wire or anything like that. Tomato season is pretty much done with, so we'll probably be getting rid of this soon. The thing is, it wasn't doing anything, and then all of a sudden, what is that plant? Oh, that must be just a giant weed. Interesting. Well, okay. Well, there's that. I need to pull that out before it actually blooms. There we go. Because once it blooms, game over. So, it does look like a lot of the plants starting to die. But the thing is, I kind of feel like lately it's been blooming like crazy. So, I guess we're going to kind of hold off on that. Oh, wow. I'm just now looking at the other peppers, or the other tomatoes. Looks like all the plants are doing it. So we got a giant tomato right here. That looks awesome. And you can kind of look where it's super tall right there. Those are starting to bloom. There's a ton of tomatoes on the ground, but those will probably be eaten up. We got a giant bloom right there. We got a giant bloom right there. Those look incredible. I'm kind of overlooking the pumpkins right now. Looks like we only have one. Looks like this season wasn't great. We got a giant pumpkin right there, but that looks awesome. We got a little baby pumpkin right there. So I'll probably just don't know really what I'm gonna do with the pumpkin. I was kind of talking to my dad about it because it's kind of like his plants, kind of. So I was saying because we usually like to keep the seeds from the stuff and kind of just use the pumpkin like for jack-o'-lanterns and stuff like that. So I was giving him like 2 options, like he could go ahead and do it now because it is good right now. It's a very good color. But another thing is, if he wants to use the seeds, I'd recommend leaving it on the vine till it's just overripe, because I mean it's not like it's like a cantaloupe or anything like that. And then yeah, so just like that's kind of like the main thing to get seeds really good. Just let it overgrow. The plant's not going to taste good anymore. Just keep that in mind. Either it's taste or better seeds. Even if you do want to just harvest it to eat it, you can still use the seeds, but you'll have better chance of germination if you just go ahead and just overgrow it. So the thing with these, I'm really hoping to just take out everything, get rid of all the plants, get rid of all the like fence stuff. But I'm going to keep the poles, because the poles were probably the hardest thing to get our hands on when we bought all this. And then I'm hoping to get even taller ones next year to kind of double the height of this, so like this doesn't fall over, because we did end up having to install a second one to kind of bring the plant up so bugs and just stuff like that would stop eating on them. Something I've really hated with this design is like when it gets windy and stuff like this, it just really just keeps flopping around. Constantly throw stuff on. I've had a lot of people kind of say like you can kind of turn these into like an actual other, like just other strawberries. Number one, how do I do that? Number two, do I just like kind of cut it right there and kind of like go ahead and plant it? Don't really know. But yeah, so this is gonna be the end of the video for today. If you guys like these types of videos, please subscribe, hit the bell notification on to start video, like this video, and like this channel. If you guys like any of our other videos, please check those out too. We do a lot of growing content on this channel. If you guys are new to this channel, this is kind of like my personal channel. So every so often, if I go on vacation or stuff like that, I'll usually vlog that. And if I have something big happening that day, sometimes I'll vlog it. Lately, I've done really bad about that. We've done a lot of things, but it's just not really the fun, not really the same experience when you film it as like experiencing it in person. But it's still fun to watch memories from the past, like our cruise ship series on this channel and stuff like that. So if you guys like those types of videos and stuff like that, please subscribe. And this is gonna be the end of the video, so I really appreciate you guys spending your time today to support this channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when we post next. Peace.